I am seriously pooped. I've been awake since 4 a.m. I took Max to the airport this morning and then decided, oh, okay, I'm just gonna go on a little painting trip today. And then it ended up being a rainy day. So I only got one painting really like finished almost, but better than nothing. Let's talk about it. So you might have seen in my last vlog, I got one of these fold-up easels. And I used that for the first time today. It was badass. So here, it was my first attempt. I had gone to Palmetto State Park because I bought a day pass for there. Hello, please. Oh, focus. Maybe it's this pink you cannot see. So they have a CCR built like little pavilion there, which is pretty sick. And I just wanted to paint it, but oh my god, when I showed up there, like the sun was just starting to rise and it was seriously rainy and so humid. Like there was mosquitoes all over me. There was nobody there, thankfully. So many mosquitoes, and then like every time I put down the paint, it would like drip a little, and like the humidity was not nice to gouache, so it was not ideal. So I drove around the park to see if there was another spot that I could hang under something to paint something else, and then because the CCR built pavilion was just way too dark, and it probably wasn't gonna lighten up for a good maybe 2 hours or so. There's no lights under there. But yeah, I was like, okay, the entry fee to this place is only like $3. So sometimes when I don't know what to paint or I don't have an idea of something like I want to plein air paint, I will just sort of drive around, and then if I don't find something, that's okay. Or sometimes I'll just take pictures of stuff and then use those later. So I just figured, okay, like I have all day, it's still only like 7 a.m. so might as well just start driving. And so usually things that I start to look for when that happens is like cemetery. I look for signs that say like cemetery or historical site or park or nature preserve, nature center, anything like that. Or sometimes I'll like pop onto Google Maps and look up those sort of things and see if there's something nearby. So, I mean, not a failure. This will be painted over and used again. But yeah, a little sad I didn't get to paint that place, but I want to go back to Palmetto and paint some of the foliage there anyway, so not a total loss. I did end up finding a cemetery that was very nice, and it had this like little pavilion, and I thought, oh, I could hide out under that pavilion. And then as soon as I got there, the sun came out, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna actually just do it like in the out in the open, not under this pavilion while the sun, I still have it. And then the clouds were looking a little scary, so I moved underneath my the back door of my car, which you'll see. I'll show you the process of this one. So I showed up, and it was like this big, beautiful cornfield behind it, and then there was these like silos in the distance, and I had been sitting there, and I started to eat because I was starving, so I was like, I need to have a snack. And then I was like, you know what, this is actually like, I just kept thinking about those silos, and I was like, that's such a good like composition on its own that I was like, yeah, I gotta do that. So I have not gone and done little details yet, but I have blocked out everything. I got all the color, how I saw it, and yeah, I'll show you guys that. So this was on an old canvas. Why is nothing focusing today? Yeah, you can see the old canvas. It was some bathroom art I made forever ago. I didn't love it, so I figured, okay, time for some new art. And the reason why I taped this is because I'm planning on doing, that looks kind of cool though, with that in the background. I'm planning on doing more things like this with plein air, like painting them out in the open in a box like this, and then starting to do those like quilting patterns I like on the edges. But yeah, literally the best part about plein air, no matter how it comes out, is like the adventure of it, the adventure of getting caught in the rain, the adventure of learning how to use this. And then when I was doing this, it's like I hear all the cornfields moving around, and I see birds, and I turn on my little Merlin app to like identify birds, and like the wind was blowing, and like it was a cool breeze for once, and like it's normally so hot here, and then it was like the chasing of the rain. So like, you know, while plein air painting is sometimes annoying because of that, and sometimes you don't get a painting done, it's the sensory aspects of it that make plein air painting so nice and sort of force you to be patient, and maybe sometimes you have to sit in your car and wait for the rain to go away, or you gotta work fast like I did for this one, and then do the details later, which I'm gonna go in with those like Sharpie pens, those creative markers that I got, and maybe some Poscas, do some details whenever I go in and do the patterns. But yeah, plein air definitely has taught me a lot about patience, and it fulfills that adventure aspect of my mind that wants to like go on a bike tour every single weekend, but I don't have time to do that every single weekend. So plein air painting, you know, fulfills that part of my brain that makes me want to go outside and do things. Okay, enough rambling. This is kind of a short video, but I'll put some clips of me painting that bad boy, and go out and paint. Attempting to move closer to the car because the clouds behind me are looking a little scary. If you enjoyed this short little video talking about plein air painting and my experience of chasing the rain and dealing with humidity, like and subscribe or whatever. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. If you want to start to do stuff like this and need some art supplies, I have a Dick Blick affiliate link. It doesn't cost any extra to you. Whatever you spend there, I'll get a 10% kickback, so it goes to support my art supply addiction. Yeah, I appreciate you, and like I said, go make some art.